Alright, I'm not gonna go on the longest yap sesh for all of this. All you need to know is here is my reason on why I think Satellite Intel is one of the best remixes in the game right now. Now, in case you didn't know, in the recent update of Project Remix, Satellite Intel and players, you can now spawn on them. Well, players, well, you can't spawn on them if they're inside of like the control point or something. But you can now spawn on them it, when you're in the revive screen. So if you hold down on them, you get a spawn in their location and you get overhealth. Now with players, you get 50 overhealth, but you take a longer time to respawn, and you can't spawn on control points like King of the Hill points. You get what I mean. But with Satellite Intel, you can gain 25 overhealth at the normal respawn time, and you can spawn on King of the Hill points, which is pretty broken. As you just saw there, I just spawned in an area where you should be able to spawn normally. But since that place has Satellite Intel there, I can now spawn there without any consequences. Well, until someone breaks it, but since I placed my Satellite Intel in a very hard space to find, I doubt that anyone will ever see it. Alright, another weird thing about this update is that they added a new movement ability called Tunneler. Now, this ability is a beta ability, so don't expect much from it. But what it does is that it mines through blocks, and when it hits air once, it just explodes and deals a explosion in the radius. And it actually does it to like 60 to 100 damage. So it's really good for like, let's say paintball or something like that. Or if you just want to mine through a wall to go reach a point faster. Who really cares? I think they need to go buff this a little bit though. I think its cooldown is a little bit too long. But then again, you are spamming mini nukes that explode everywhere. Now, let me tell you the bad things about blockade radar. The blockade radar depends on surviving a long time. If it breaks instantly, then it's not that helpful, but to be fair, you can probably just get it back really fast since it's really cheap to place. And blockade radar is pretty easy to see if someone just spawns on it right in front of someone. And also, because of the block destruction thing, if you accidentally happen to go place blockade radar instead of a wall or on a wall that's regenerating, it just breaks instantly. So that just ruins your entire combo there, unfortunately. Post editing cool fire here. I just realized that for most of this entire video, I've been saying blockade radar instead of satellite intel. These are two different things, but if you hear me say blockade radar again, just like combine the two or something, because it's really hard for my mind to process that they are two different things, because they basically do the same thing and they are basically the same item as well. Now for the rest of the video, it's just gonna be me soloing the entire server, because it was team deathmatch and my teammates didn't join in for some reason, leaving me to 1v4 everyone in the server, which really sucked. But because of Bloxy's radar's OP gimmick, it lets me to respawn quickly and kill everyone, as you'll see right here. Alright, and for some reason my stupid paintball build got so popular in the server, other people started copying me. Except they did use blockade radar because no one knows how blockade radar worked at the time, which, to be fair, the game is kind of falling off since chat isn't working anymore since the age verification thing, which really sucks. Alright, I forgot one last thing. Don't forget that blockade radar, sorry, I mean satellite intel, allows you to go see through walls or see other people's names through walls. This also applies to people who are invisible, which means that you can basically snipe them and reveal them and deal a lot more damage. This helps your entire team out, which is really good in team-based game mode. In solo game modes, this isn't as good, but it can still be really helpful. It's 25 overhealth, it's 25 overhealth, and no one's gonna complain at that, even if it's just a really cheap remix ability in reality.